when Paige stormed back into the WWE Raw spotlight. She did so with two unfamiliar soldiers at her side, Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. The two NXT prospects made their debut by joining Paige in a beatdown of Raw's female stars. Soon, Sasha Banks, Mickie James and Bayley were writhing at their feet. The trio kept the violence going when they swarmed Alexa Bliss backstage. And with that, not only did Paige make a long-awaited return after neck surgery, WWE introduced two new faces to the Raw's women's division. Some fans may recognize Deville and Rose from their few appearances on NXT TV, but neither woman was a prominent prospect for the developmental brand. Like Braun Strowman and Bliss before them, the rookies made the jump to the main roster faster than expected. Monday night was far from the first time Deville and Rose have shared the same stage. They both competed on the most recent season of WWE Tough Enough, the company's talent search show. Deville was out at the end of the fourth week of the series. Rose, on the other hand, placed second to Sarah Lee. After both women signed developmental deals, they stepped in front of the cameras at the same time. Deville and Rose debuted on NXT TV together last August in a six-woman tag team match with Bliss. As their tenures on Raw now unfold, let's dive into just who these two superstars are. The fighting gear Deville dons in the wrestling ring isn't just for show. The Raw rookie trained in MMA before becoming a pro wrestler. Her Tough Enough profile noted that she has been training in one form of fighting or another since age 16. Quote, she made her MMA debut in 2014 with a win over fellow flyweight Alanita Perez. Deville went 2-1 in her 3 fights, with one of those victories coming by way of submission. Per Sherdog.com. Despite her elimination from Tough Enough, WWE signed her to a developmental deal in the fall of 2015. Early in her WWE run, she competed under her real name, Daria Baronato, before adopting the Deville ring name. Her MMA background figures heavily into her in-ring moveset. She faces off with foes in fighter's stance, relies heavily on strikes and employs a number of submission holds from the armbar to the kimura. Her strikes are realistic and her mat game is solid, but showmanship hasn't been her strong suit to this point. That could come in time. She's still new to the sports entertainment game, as she's competed in just 158 matches, 10 televised, per Cage.net. Thus far, the MMA gimmick will remind many of Mae Young Classic finalist Shayna Baszler. But Deville doesn't yet have the Queen of Spades presence. Before nearly taking home first place at Tough Enough, Rose was a fitness model, and a successful one at that. She was crowned the 2014 World Beauty Fitness and Fashion Bikini Champion. She impressed the judges and viewers at Tough Enough to the point that she nearly won the competition. Second place proved good enough to land her a developmental deal, though. She signed shortly after the reality show's finale. WWE thought enough of her to invite her to be in the 5th season of Total Divas as well. She's been on that show far more than she's been on NXT. Rose has wrestled a total of 139 matches, only 3 of which were televised. Per Cage.net. Early on, she was clearly a work in progress, but she's improved in the ring over time. Her moves have grown smoother, and each glimpse of her shows that she's more